All right, what's up, guys? We are back. All right, so we got Leaf Metal Football number 1. I did just post number 3 and 4. So I ran these 2 breaks, the random hit back and also the all right, so now we're going to open up the box. There's going to be 10 autographs. So what we'll do is we'll random those 10 names off, and then we'll distribute them out by your number. So Thomas Bennett will get number 1 after randomization, Steve Calhoun number 2 and on. And then I'll random all the base cards to one person, because there's 10 autographs and 4 base cards. Okay, so let's open up the box first. And then we will random, then we'll put all the players in the list, then we'll random them, and then I'll print it out and we'll go over everybody. I do have personals if anybody wants a personal of this. And baseball picker team is up. Again, I said it earlier in the breaks earlier. There's really no new products coming out basically for the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to try to pick up some stuff. I already got a case of Flawless Baseball, but I'm going to try to get some other stuff for Baseball Pick Your Team, maybe some more NT and some different things, and see what we can, you know, I have a couple older boxes besides like that Leaf Metal Signature Series and the Pro Set Pure, and I got some other stuff too, so I'm going to try to keep breaking stuff out and see if we can stay busy, even with no new products. All right, so we start off 4 base cards in this. Achilles Smith Jr. is the first one, and that is 21 of 25. Camario Taylor. Wow, I never saw that uniform before. That is to 149. Jordan James. That is 3 of 5, low number. Jordan James. That's a different kind of card stock than the rest of these. What is this? Leaf. The final base card is, oh, the man, Cam Scatterbo. 2 of 5. All right. I'm going to try to keep these in order so I can put them on the list in order. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. All right, we got Dylan Jones to get us started. Dylan Jones is 10 of 10. Wish I had a somebody to assist me right now. Look, I got to get my son out here. All right, he's a running back. No, he's got to be a quarterback. It says Wisconsin Badgers. It says running back. Oh yeah, it is a running back. Dylan Jones, 10 of 10. All right, then we got Austin Simmons, and that is a 3 of 3 Armed Forces. Austin Simmons, 19-year-old lefty quarterback. Ole Miss. Oh, wow. All right, so Simmons is from Ole Miss, 3 of 3. Rashad Amos. Rashad Amos is 9 of 15. Also Ole Miss Rebels. He must have transferred there. So back-to-back Ole Miss players, that's 9 of 15. Next in line, Maverick McIver. Where's number 1? Transferred to Western Kentucky. That's 4 of 8. Played for Abilene Christian last year. Braylon Russell. That is a 101. All right. Arkansas running back. Braylon Russell, Arkansas. State Pride, Jurion Dickey. What state is that? The Union? Is that Texas? Oregon Ducks. Oh, Washington. I guess Oregon. 1 of 15, Jurion Dickey. Wide receiver for the Ducks. Andrew Rappelier? I don't know. It seems odd. That's a silver mojo. Looks like a wide receiver or a tight end. That is 2 of 5. Penn State Nittany Lions, yep. We got a couple left. Ryan Puglisi. That looks like a Georgia Bulldog if I ever saw one. Puglisi is 7 of 7. Georgia Bulldogs. Freshman. He's got to be good. And nice. Bryce Underwood closes it out. Underwood is 17 of 20. We still got the 101 slab. He's a quarterback for the Wolverines. Freshman. 5-star recruit, #1 overall ranked high school player, Bryce Underwood. This is going to be a big hit. Yeah, sure, Jonathan. All right, we can do that right after this. And Byron Drones closes it out. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, Kyron Drones. My bad. That's Virginia Tech quarterback. That's a super prismatic gold 101. All right, so let me put all these names in. All right, we started off with Jones, and then Simmons. We got Amos and McIver. Russell and Dickey. Rapelier and Puglisi. We might have some really good hits in here. And of course the Underwood, which he's probably going to be the most expensive player in the player case breaks. I don't know, maybe not, but I think he's going to be up there. Underwood and Drones. All right, so that's the full list there. This is our list to 10. So I'm going to randomize these names 8 times and then copy and paste them over. I'll print it out and we'll do a little recap. Good luck, everybody. And a Underwood to the #1 spot. Excuse me. Thomas Bennett. All right, let me just do this recap real quick, Jonathan, and then we'll do your hobby box. Oh, and I'll random off the base cards before I sign off. All right. So Steve Calhoun, you got the Drones, Kyron Drones, 101, Virginia Tech quarterback. That's a super prismatic gold. All right. Thomas Bennett, very nice. Bryce Underwood, next in line. That's 17 of 20. Jonathan, you got the Ryan Puglisi, Georgia quarterback, and that was 7 of 7. Andrew Rapelier, Steve Calhoun, Notre Dame tight end, State Pride Mojo, 2 of 5. And Jurion Dickey goes to Thomas Bennett, Oregon, 1 of 15. Braylon Russell, Mark Fellows, and that was a 101 mark. Braylon Russell, 101. And you also got the Maverick McIver. That's a pretty cool name. 4 of 8. Mark Fellows, Maverick McIver. And Rashad Amos. So both the next 2 guys were from Ole Miss. Amos is Mark again. Oh, you have 3 spots in this, Mark. Sorry. So Ole Miss running back, 9 of 15, Rashad Amos. And quarterback Austin Simmons from Ole Miss goes to Steve Calhoun. And that was 3 of 3. And the Dylan Jones that started it off, that's you, Jonathan. And that was 10 of 10. All right, let's do these base cards real quick. The base, we got Scatterboo, Jordan James, Kamario Taylor, and Achilles Smith. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to roll the dice. Oh. Again. Not the coin flipper. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, guys. Five times. So we're going to just take this list here, and I'll randomize it 5 times. Whoever's on top will get the base cards. Good luck. All right, goes to McIver. Mark. All right, Mark, you get all the base cards. All right, cool. All right, another one of these is up. That was pretty cool. Some nice hits. So if you want to get in on it, they're on the Facebook page. All right, now we're going to do a personal for Jonathan. You said hobby, right? Yep. All right, good luck, buddy. All right, here we go. Good luck. 2 base cards in the hobby. Mark Gronowski. That is 60 of 149. Iowa's new quarterback. Came from, South Dakota State. 49 wins and 2 titles. Now he's transferring to Iowa. Wow, interesting. Gronowski. I like the base cards because they give you a little bit about the player. Brady Edmonds, that is 37 of 49, and he committed to Ohio State, number 10 prospect and number 2 quarterback in his class. He threw for 3,000 yards and 36 touchdowns as a sophomore. Wow, Brady Edmonds. Look for him in Ohio State. Our first autograph. Dylan Risk. We hit him in the previous one. That is a State Pride. Well, obviously that's Florida. UCF. UCF quarterback. 9 of 10. Dylan Risk. It's Risk with a Z. Andrew Armstrong. Draft bound. That is a 101. Oh, he got drafted by the Dolphins. Arkansas, he was an Arkansas wide receiver. He went to the Dolphins. Andrew Armstrong, 101. Let's see if he could do something with the Dolphins this year. Jared Curtis. And that is a prep school card. Oh, I guess he committed to Georgia Bulldogs. Jared Curtis, another 101, Jonathan. You've been getting some nice 101s tonight. Jared Curtis committed to Georgia. Amari Niblack, or Niblack, I don't know how you say his name. I know I've seen his name before. Texas. He's a tight end. He was playing for Texas. Now he switched to Texas A&M. 3 of 15. All right, we're going to close it out with, wow, nice triple. Jaden Blue, Jarek Gibson, and Jamie French with 2 Fs. You know any of these guys, Jonathan? Jaden Blue is a running back for the Dallas Cowboys. He was drafted in the 5th round. Jarek Gibson is a freshman running back for Texas. And Jamie French is also a Texas wide receiver. So I guess these are all Texas Longhorns. All right. So you got Gronowski, Edmonds, nice triple, Blue, Gibson, and French, 2 of 4, Niblack. That was 15. We did get the Jared Curtis, 101. Georgia commit. Andrew Armstrong was also 101. And Dylan Rizk, UCF quarterback, what's the 10? One more hobby? No worries, bro. I think I'm gonna, when I get done here, I'm gonna just go, there's a local bar that has a band tonight. I'm probably just gonna go down and catch the band for an hour, maybe grab a couple beers, just to get out of the house. Now we got a printing plate right off the bat. You like the printing plates. Phil Maffa, toughest dude on the field. Self-proclaimed. That's a 101 plate from Maffa for the Cowboys. Obviously not an autograph, but yep. 101 night for sure. You got a bunch. Maffa printing plate 101. I did turn them around. That's funny. Oh my goodness. So you got the plate, and then you got the card right behind it. Mafas to 149. 20 touchdowns at Clemson, 2,000 yards. All right, let's see what we get for autographs. Billy Edwards Jr. That's a nice looking card. I don't know why they do that. The front straight up and down, and then they got to do that sideways. He's for the Wisconsin Badgers. Edwards Jr. is the 15 Wisconsin Badgers. Ethan Kaliamanis. Something like that. 10 of 10. He's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights quarterback. Kaliakmanis, 10 of 10. Antoine Hill Jr. Yeah, that was a nice underwood. Is he the most coveted one in this, like the NIL guys? I know nobody's going to turn down like Patrick Mahomes or something, but I know they're hard to get. Antoine. Memphis. 9 of 10. Andrew Marsh, next in line. I wonder if they did next in line just for NIL. Oh. Michigan wide receiver, Andrew Marsh, 3 of 5. And we're going to close it out with, nice, Garrett Nussmeier. That could be a big one too, buddy. State Pride. He might be the number one. Him and they talk about Arch are the top 2 quarterbacks for next year. I mean, it's early, obviously, but Nussmeier is 10 of 25. Cool. All right, Nussmeier, Marsh, Antoine Hill Jr., Kaliakmanis, and Billy Edwards Jr. All right, thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Hope you're happy with it. Oh, you are? Okay. That's fine. Cheers. Good luck, my friend. JJ off the top, Justin Jefferson. That's 39 of 49 for the Vikings. Ryder Lyons. That's 4 of 49. We hit him earlier. I don't think I looked him up though. Maybe still high school. Says something maybe about going to BYU. Evan Prater, the first autograph. And that is another 101. Why not? Cincinnati Bearcat quarterback, Evan Prater, 101. Oh, look at that. Old school, baby. Keenan Allen. You don't get too many vets. It seems like in this, it's mostly NIL. Chicago Bear, Keenan Allen, 6 of 10. State Pride, Nate Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Freshman running back for the Georgia Bulldogs. I guess the Georgia State, the State Pride gives it away a little bit. Nate Frazier, 10 of 20. Robert Lewis. Is that from the U? Three of 10. Oh, Auburn. Oh, yeah, that's Auburn. 3 of 10, Robert Lewis, Auburn. We close it out with Cam Coleman. Also Auburn Tiger, freshman wide receiver. So the last box, we got Coleman, Robert Lewis, Nate Frazier, Keenan Allen, and the 101 Evan Prater. All right, Jonathan, appreciate it. We have, again, we have, cheers. We have another random hit up for 1 box of Leaf Jumbo, and then we have another random serial number up for 1 box of Leaf Jumbo and 2 boxes of Hobby. All right, guys. Appreciate it, everybody. Thank you. All right, Jonathan, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Have a good one.